Welcome to the Brand Doctor Podcast, strategies that help entrepreneurs build reputable and profitable brands. Here's your host, Henry Kaminski Jr.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Henry Kaminski from Unique Designz.net with another Brand Doctor Podcast episode for you guys. Hope you have an amazing day. Today, I want to talk about mindset and how important mindset is when it comes to building your brand. I'm reading this amazing book right now, and you might have heard me talk about it a couple times by Pam Grout. It's called E2, and it's all about spirituality and how you create what it is that's in your life every single day. And life doesn't happen to you. It happens because of you. You know, one of the things that we need to start asking ourselves is, what do we want out of life? And we need to be very, very specific with what that is. Why? Because without understanding what it is that we want in our life, we'll never hit that target because that target doesn't exist. And so how do we do this? How do we get to the point where it becomes very, very easy for us to laser in our focus, dial up our target, and shoot, right? How do we do that? And it's very simple. It's very simple. You have to wake up every day and ask yourself, what do I want out of today? What do I want? And say it out loud. I want to impact 100 entrepreneurs today through my Facebook Live, right? Say it. And then just do it. Because when you say it, it becomes real. And if you really want to add some impact to this, tell someone else. Tell somebody that you really, really enjoy speaking with. Share it with a mentor. Share it with a coach. Share it with a husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, cousin. And tell them that this is what you want to do today or what you want to do this week. And you'll be surprised how quickly it happens and it becomes real. Okay? One of the things that I wanted to share with you today is how I'm doing this inside of my business. It was so funny, and this is going to sound a little woo-woo and sound so silly, but I've been having technical difficulties with this multi-camera angle setup that it's had stopped me from doing these lives, these podcasts, these videos with this setup because the software was not reliable and it kept crashing. And so I was talking to my media coach the other day, and we were talking about how the same camera angle day in and day out on your Facebook Lives is going to fatigue your audience, and eventually they're going to tune out. And so I remember saying to him, Jess, I am going to figure out this technical glitch, and we are going to get this back up and running. And within a couple of days, guys, you're going to laugh, but I was in the shower and I was thinking about Zoom. And when I do all my strategy calls, I do all my video recording via Zoom. And I realized that there was a function on Zoom that helped you toggle through camera angles. I did not know this. So I get out of the shower. I'm super excited. I run downstairs, literally in my bathrobe. It's like 5 a.m. And I have a little test site on Facebook that I do, test Facebook Lives on to test different angles and stuff like that. And I share it with a buddy, and he must have thought I was crazy because it's 5 a.m. He got notified that Henry went live, right? And long story short, I went on live and I started testing the angles through the camera angles via Zoom, and it started working, and it worked better. It worked better than it ever worked before. And within a day or two from saying what I said to Jess about, I am going to overcome this and find a way to make this work, it happened. Right? So take that silly idea or story for what it's worth and make whatever it is you want known. Make it public. I'll tell you, one of the things that really leveled up my brand was doing Facebook Lives every single day and sharing with my audience my purpose, my mission, and what it is that I wanted to do this week, this month, next year. And it gave me, it made me accountable. It made me say, shit, I told this to hundreds of people. I better get it done. I better get it done. The other thing I want to tell you to do is try not to move the whole mountain at the same time or at once. And the reason why I say that is because it's very hard to move the entire mountain at once. But if you chip away at it, eventually the mountain becomes a molehill. And now you become, now you just flick it, boom, and it turns to dust, the mountain. And so I told you guys way back in January that in 2018, it was going to be the year of refinement for Unique Designz. I was going to refine my process, my services, my products. I was going to refine my messaging and my design, everything, and make everything more simplified. And how do I do this? Each week, I just create a very simple, attainable goal for myself and my team, and I have my team execute it. Last week, we did case studies. We have a beautiful case study gallery that is going to be implemented into my website very, very soon. Right? And we got that executed within a week. The next week, I said, we need to bring back the Designs on Demand program, and we need to bring it back better than ever. I went that week, did a whole bunch of research, had my team do a whole bunch of research, came back, had the copy written for it, had the page developed. And next week, we will be rolling out the all-new Designs on Demand program. Okay? I've been wanting to put out a course now for years. And I've never gone around to it because I thought it was going to be this big headache of trying to create the content and build out everything and really understand, I should say understand, but have to do all of this major legwork in order to get this thing off the ground. And what I realized was I had hundreds of hours of content already recorded, already produced. All I needed to do was put it in the right order and build a platform to host it. And so last week I said, I am going to launch a course next week, and I'm going to call it Brand Yourself. And I'm going to be able to release it on Monday, March 12th. And guess what? It launched March 12th. So if you guys are interested, that course is on my website, but you could go to it at uniquedesignz.net. So it's Unique Designz with a Z at the end, .net/brand yourself. And go check out that content. Go check out that course. It is everything you need to build your brand by yourself if you wanted to. Okay. But the point that I'm trying to make here is I'm setting these little goals each week and I'm accomplishing them. What's going to happen at the end of 2018? I'm going to have accomplished 52 goals in the year. What is that going to do for my business? What is that going to do for my clients? What is that going to do for the industry? Right? What is that going to do for my purpose, my mission? It's going to transform the game. And so I want you guys to understand that you create your reality. You create the life that you live every single day. It doesn't happen to you. It happens because of you. So you can wake up tomorrow and be a sourpuss and mope around the house or work like life sucks. Or you can wake up and say, holy shit, I was able to open my eyes today and breathe another breath. I have another opportunity to make an impact in someone's life. I have the opportunity to help more people today. Or I have an opportunity to kiss my wife, kiss my husband, hug my son or daughter, hug a family member, hug a friend. I mean, I'm talking simplicity here, guys. You know, we all get in funks. You know, I've been in a funk, over and over and over again, in my past. And what happens is I realize I wake up one day and I go, what the hell am I doing? Why was I moping around for a week? I'm never getting that week back. So you guys know I use the 5-Minute Journal app. If you don't have that app, go get it, because it helps you sort of wake up on the right track every single day. And so that's today's podcast topic, is knowing that life is happening because of you, not the other way around. So hope you enjoyed this episode, and take what I'm saying and apply it. If there's anything in the world, if you don't take action on what I'm saying, it's never going to transpire. So make sure you take action on what I'm saying and try it, because I can promise you it works. I can promise you. I can guarantee it. You just have to do it. So real quick, if you haven't joined the Brand Doctors Hangout yet on Facebook, go ahead and do that now. And if you haven't shared this podcast with a friend or a colleague, please do that. And I appreciate and thank you for that in advance. And again, keep rocking, keep doing what you're doing. And I'm here to help you build your brand and take it to the next level. So have an awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next episode.
You've been listening to the Brand Doctor Podcast with Henry Kaminski Jr. To get your appointment with the doctor, visit Brand Audit at www.uniquedesignz.net.